Welcome everyone. We've got the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2012. So this was the Nickelodeon series. Well, the first Nickelodeon series. This series kicked off the new ownership of TMNT from Mirage Studios to Nickelodeon. This particular iteration has quite a few fan favorites for some of the wackiness and, kind of ways they kind of twisted the mythos of the Turtles into its own unique continuity. So we've got the four Turtles, we've got Shredder. I don't remember seeing the Foot Soldiers available for sale yet. I guess they would be number 5. There's a 2-pack listed on Target, but I haven't seen any listings for just the Foot Soldiers by themselves. Another cool thing, just like they're numbered here, if you turn them around to the back, this is actually kind of in reverse order, but they make a little bit of a mural. I can do this quickly. So it's something like this going on. You can see the Foot Soldier's arm kind of sticking out there, and this foot over here. That's really cool. The fronts of the box has the actual character, almost done in a design style like the IDW comics. It's kind of weird. Like when you look at this, like it's almost got that same kind of look to it. Another interesting thing is at the time of this recording, Raphael sold out really quick. Like lots of people bought him but didn't buy the other figures. And I got this from Walmart. So this is from Walmart's website. So that's kind of interesting. A lot of Raphael fans, I guess. The backs don't have anything really fantastic. They're all the same. They do have like color variation to match the front. Like the color on the side is different on each, but the graphic here is the same graphic on all of them. But they do have a window box. I don't know what's up with these illustrations on the side, but you get to see all the parts, kind of like a ultimate set. That's quite silly. It's like they're skateboard stickers. I don't know. That's kind of the feel I'm getting from these, from the artwork on the side. All right, and the turtles all have some version of a expression with pupils and expression without pupils. We'll take the figures out here in a moment, but that's kind of the motif with the included heads with them. All right, so that was the packaging. Let's go ahead and get these guys out of the packaging. One last note, like the backs of all the boxes has this graphic, so does each character have an insert of this particular alley scene. So kind of thin cardboard, but pretty cool. But if you're going to use this, for all the turtles, it might be weird having the same backdrop just, 4 or 5 times. So there's that. And real quick, here is Shredder and his packaging, so you can see how his accessories are laid out. cape hanging out the back. And to show off the accessories just a little bit more, he's got a Utron. He's got an unmasked head. That's pretty gnarly. He's got some extra uh, spikes for his gauntlets. A larger, bigger spike. And then he comes with 2 closed fists, and he's got weapon holding hands and kind of these looser hands that come with him. Here is Leo in his packaging. And then here is a closer look at the accessories. And he's got an extra head. It's kind of weird. He's got like closed eyes. So out of the whole scheme, he's kind of like a little bit of a weirdo compared to the other extra heads. He's got a turtle shell communicator. He's got some weird thing. It looks like a egg. I don't know what that is. He's got a pizza. He comes with weapon holding hands. He's got 2 relaxed hands, 2 fists, and 2 kind of expressive hands. He's got a gun, weapon of some kind, and that's pretty much it. All right, here is Mikey and his accessories. And he's got Ice Cream Kitty, another egg. I think these are smoke bombs. He's got a turtle communicator, pizza. He comes with weapon holding hands, and then he's got some pointy hands, some kind of relaxed cupped hands, and then some expressive hands like Leo. He's got his nunchuck, and he's got this sickle weapon, and then he's got a screaming stealth-eyed look for him. All right, here is Donatello in his packaging. He's packed a little different. He's packed with the stealth eyes, and then he's got the other head off to the side, kind of googly-eyed. He's got a head. He's got a headpiece, some goggles, eye goggles. He's got a device of some kind. He's got the turtle communicator, the little egg shell thing, piece of pizza. All of them got that slice. He's got the weapon hands in the box. He's got kind of pointing hands, relaxed hands, a chicken. I forgot what that chicken's name is, but it's one of the weird like experiments that goes wrong on the show. He's got a thing to hold his bow, or it's to hold this can't remember what this is called in real life, but I believe it's the handle for this, and then he's got the bow staff. So that is Donatello's accessories. And last but not least, we've got Raphael. He's got his size, he's got the turtle communicator, the egg, smoke bomb, pizza, weapon holding hands in the box, out of the box, loose hands, fists. He has less sets of hands. He's got Spike. He's got some other little dude. I don't know who that is yet. And then he's got his head. We can't even see his head. We'll take it out and see his head, I guess. Oh, here we go. You can see a little bit better there. Kind of screaming. Kind of a weird choice, kind of like with Leo. But hey, whatever. So he's got the less accessories. That's interesting. All right, so let's take a look at these guys all the way out of the packaging. All right, so here they are all out of the box. Tons of accessories. Too many accessories. I guess it's better to have too many than not enough. Yeah. You can tell, like, quantity wise, Mikey's got the most stuff. Even from a like mass point of view, like he's just got way more stuff than the um other figures in the wave. So we are gonna start. Yeah, this Utron is kind of like weird. Like one side of his arms are straight, the other ones are curled up. I don't know what's up with that, but let's start with Shredder. So he's got the cloth cape, which is cool. His helmet does come off. So we've got this really disgusting face underneath. Whoops. He's got a kind of gritting, disgusting face that you can swap him out with. The articulation, pretty standard. These guys do have bicep cuts and swivels. He does have a waist dumbbell and a cut at the waist. Double elbows, NECA stuff. The hinge for the wrist is inside the hand. He's got double knees. He's got the disc hinge, feet. As I go through these guys, I'm kind of hitting up some areas with heat to get it to move around a bit because they are quite stiff out of the package in certain areas, especially these guys' feet. They got these huge chunky feet. But overall, like the paint looks real good. The silver is really nice. Like it looks like it's shiny, but it's also there's some kind of wash to make it look a little gritty. So that's kind of cool. Um, Leo, he's pretty nice. They all are different. Like I don't think there are any shared parts between these guys. Um, they all have different body types. It doesn't seem like they're sharing anything at all. Like even the feet. Like looking at the feet, the wraps are even different on each of the feet. Same thing. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got double elbow. He's engineered to allow this elbow guard to kind of work with it. I don't know if there is meant to be any kind of articulation inside the shell, but it is a shell. It's going to get in the way. He's not going to do an ab crunch or anything like that. But they've got the types of thigh swivel where it's way up high and kind of hidden. They do have double knees. They do have these disc hinge feet that are on rockers. They are a bit hard to move out of the package, so you're going to want to heat those up. His alternate face is like this Zen pose that he would do pretty often. I think it's cool, but I would have liked a normal face too. With his eyeballs showing. So that's, I don't know why they did that. Mikey is a bit smaller. I do really like the head. There are like freckles on him. Like he's got the big freckles on the face, but throughout the rest of his body, there are these little freckles. The leathery areas do look like leather, like there's texture, like this is leather, but this is just plastic. It's just molded like this. He does have weapon storage, but might be kind of like in an awkward place. And this is pretty narrow, so it's going to take some work to get them in there, but you can at least get one in there just to kind of get it to store. And then we've got Ice Cream Kitty. It's kind of crazy. And then Mikey does have an angry head. And then I wanted to show this off for at least one of the figures, these smoke bomb things. All of them have the smoke bomb. There's like a little paper thing at the top and like a little rubber band at the bottom. And they all have the turtle communicator. They're all identical. So there's a shell on that side, and then there's kind of like a black screen on this side. Then we've got Raphael, got kind of a dismissive attitude. He's got an entire piece missing from his shell. Like this is part of the show design. He's got more visible damage than the rest. He does have storage for his sai. His sais do have a nice metallic look to them. Handles are done up very nice. I didn't talk about Leo's weapon. He's got this two-toned sword, and he's got a nice handle, and he does have storage. I do feel like these are probably, like, it's tight going in there. I personally am not going to put the swords in there, but yeah, there's that. Oh yeah, and this gun, which any of the characters can hold this gun, but this is a pretty gnarly looking gun. All right, and then Donatello. Oh, sorry. Raphael's angry face. His is the most expressive, which is nice. He does have Spike. Who I think does morph into Slash. Is this Slash or Spike? I can't remember the names. I'm sorry. But he transforms into Slash later, and then there is I don't know what this is. It's a little dude. Trying to get him oriented. Is this a cockroach or something? But and the things at the top are antennas. He's got a head at the top. He's got some gear on him. Or is this a shrimp? I just don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember who this guy is from the show. All right, and then last we got Donnie. Nice straps, just like Leo. His is a little bit different. He's a little bit taller, a little bit more lanky, a little bit more thin. He's got this kind of crazy visor goggle thing. He's got a little more silly head. I wasn't sure what this was for, so this is to hold his bow staff. It is tight. I don't think I'll be using it, but I will be putting this on his back. Might take a little bit of work, but you plug it into this hole on the back. And so he's got the bow staff. It's got some weathering. The wood texture looks nice. And then he's got this bladed weapon, and I think you attach it. Yeah. Don't know if I was about to tear that apart or discover something, but you can take that part off and then plug it in, and you can have that weapon. And then you got the chicken brain dude. Very, very well detailed. Just tons of detail everywhere. Okay, and then last, there's not. I could compare this with other turtles, but I want to compare these with some counterparts. And I'm not going to compare them with the Playmates, but the only other like really collector like line was Revoltech. Revoltech was pretty good. Again, one is very stylized. One is much more faithful to the way these guys looked in the cartoon. Um, the Revoltech stuff, this is almost like fine, except for these shoulder joints. For some reason, they place these very high and forward. But it means they have like really good, they can kind of do these Spider-Man kind of poses a lot better. But oh, they also had like this weird face gimmick where the yeah, I can't get it open. The front of the face comes off. You can like move the eyes around or change expression and all that stuff. So um yeah. So there's like a uh switch in the back, and you could go from the wide-eyed look to the pupil look, and then because you're turning it, you can get them to look side-eyed. So that was like a cool little feature. This was like the only collector grade figure that you could get, and now we got these, and I do have some you know some admiration for these still, but these are much better representations of how they looked in the cartoon. No weird joints sticking out. These are pinless. These are just overall great figures. So just need the foot soldiers. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of other characters coming. I think they showed off Tiger Claw at New York Comic Con, and we know there's like tons of other characters. So um, obviously we'll probably get April and Casey, but they had their own Baxter Stockman. They had the guy who ended up becoming a fish dude. It's all kinds of weird characters in that. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the 2009 Turtles. Um, yeah, we need Splinter. Um, Man, I'm just realizing like there's like too many iterations of Turtles right now. I'm getting all of like the villains and stories mixed up. Like which is which now? I don't know anymore. That's time for that's when it's time to stop like paying attention and stop collecting, or I don't know. But regardless, these are great. Can't wait to see what we get some more. Hopefully they come out with some kind of like accessory pack so we can get some different head choices, because some of these choices are good, some of them are kind of weird or limited or limiting. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe, and as always, tune into more videos coming up. Thank you.